Welcome again, everyone, to another Dumb Movie Monday. I gotta tell you, this was hard for me, because this is really a stupid movie, and trust me when I say they weren't trying to be bad. In today's adventure, we're going to be taking a look at this strange and exciting dimension, a play off of Jurassic World. Everyone loves that franchise. Everyone loves that movie, right? It's called Zoombies, because, you know, zombies, they're at the zoo. Yeah. Why am I not surprised? We start off with a pretty cool introduction. It's almost heavenly-like.
And what if I told you that there is a utopia full of enchanting animals and natural wonders?
Well, we already have something like that. It's called Earth. Unfortunately, as much as I love animals, I don't think of it as a utopia, and stuff like this exists. Tell me that would make a great music video to that song. Anyways, moving on. So this woman is the main character. She's basically the Walmart budget of Claire Dearing from Jurassic World. And trust me, it won't be lost on you, all the stuff they ripped off of Jurassic Park in this movie. It's almost sickening, and honestly, it's really cringe. Don't worry, I won't make this adventure too long, you guys. I'll just give you the lip smack of it. Basically, one of the primates came down with some kind of sickness.
Get up, come on, get down with the sickness.
The vet tries his best to help this dying monkey that's dying from whatever virus she's dying from, but unfortunately, for everything that they do, the poor thing dies. It's the way she falls down, though. Like, why is it so freaking heavy on the table?
Her heart stopped.
What? Wow! You're so observant, Karen! Nobody else in the room noticed! Shortly after, everything turns to utter shit. It's not even that, guys. They ripped off a whole bunch of the Jurassic Park movies. Check out the intro. You know, just because you're inspired by something doesn't mean you have to take everything from those freaking movies shot for shot. And trust me, they do a lot of that in this movie. They're just gonna say they're paying homage. No, bitches, you are literally taking Jurassic Park's movie and just making it about animals, which honestly, as you guys will see as the adventure progresses, makes absolutely no sense. So Claire Dearing has this little daughter, and she's really cute but really annoying at times.
Animals such as the American alligator and the gray wolf are
Mommy, I want to see Kifo.
Freaking rude as F.
Sweetie, remember we're supposed to play the quiet game while Mommy's working?
Oh my god, Mommy, sorry, but not sorry. I'm so cute. Freaking kids, man. I mean, it's not even totally her fault. It's the mother. I know exactly what she did. Anyways, aside from that one little nitpick, the kid is actually one of the cutest people in this movie because nobody in this movie can act really well. She and her mom are actually kind of adorable. Guess who's coming to the party now, guys? A bus full of interns to work at the zoo before it opens to the public. Every student has something that they're going to be doing at the zoo. Even though, as you'll see, most of them don't really do anything at all. Or maybe they don't get the chance to, because something is amiss. Don't worry, we'll catch up with that later.
This is my stuff.
Okay. What the frick is wrong with this guy?
Slow down. Sorry, my name's Ricky and I want to run my very own aviary one day.
This guy seems like he was stuck on an island or somewhere out in the sticks, where he was part of a small band of people that worship the moon and sacrifice tourists that came to their little dwelling. It almost made me feel like he was slow and they should have just given him a slack, because honestly the way he behaves makes me feel like I don't want him anywhere near the animals for their safety. Anyway, we get a look at the aviary where he'll be working. The guide notes that there was a panic button that was pushed at the zoo. We get to meet the students, and of course we have this one annoying character.
I've had enough of the attitude, all right? I've kept my end of the bargain. Why are you on probation, anyway?
Honestly, nobody cares. Let's go on to the real meat of the adventure, where we start to see the animals.
Oh, hey, sorry kids, I was just breaking in the new bathroom.
Yeah, you obviously wanted everybody to know since you came stumbling out of there like you just did something you weren't supposed to be doing behind that tree. This part is important because it's kind of a Mighty Joe Young kind of reference for Congo. I don't know which one, but it is going to be important for the end part of the adventure.
Kifo!
You get to see a little bit of the relationship between Kifo, the gorilla, some kind of special breed of gorilla, and this little girl. Very gentle, no sign language, and secretly wants to rip her head off. Not really. Well, how could we know? Well, it's fun and games until a child drops down into the enclosure. Little Cabbage Patch girl obviously has a really compassionate heart for animals, which is really adorable. Hope nothing happens to Kifo.
Sweetie, it's Kifo's bedtime.
Bitch, it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'm working, quit it.
You busy?
Look, come on, man. Holy!
Jurassic Park 1 reference. So Claire Daring comes in to meet a whole bunch of hot security guards. I don't know what's going on here. What happens when an Asian man, a black man, a white man walk into a bar, or a security, whatever this little lobby is where the security guards hang out. Damn, he is fine. But why do they make all of these pretty people in these stupid movies so dumb? Because maybe they are in real life. Meet the newest member of the security team who somebody thought she was just one of the students because she's a female and she got really offended. Because when someone shows up for a security job dealing with animals that weigh a ton, they're not expecting some little tiny female to do the job. They're expecting 6-foot-tall muscular guys like the G.I. Joe dudes back there. Anyways, it's right about time because now they realize that something is really wrong on the other side of the zoo where the vet people are not responding. Jurassic Park reference. Oh my god, all of this is Jurassic Park, stop! Like if there was only one or two I could understand, but seriously, you're gonna see throughout the movie, it gets ridiculous.
Your boss said no weapons.
It's not a weapon, it's an accessory. Some women wear earrings, I wear firearms.
But that's against the rules.
Look, would you feel safer if I had a gun or not?
I just don't want you to get in trouble.
Honestly, as much as I don't like this person, and she's very aware that people usually don't like her, not knowing what the hell the danger is when no one's responding, you should be prepared. Having little taser sticks is not going to mean a damn when a big-ass white rhino is charging after you and it's infected or has rabies or something. What would happen if a rhino had rabies? You know, it's one of those things. Is it like gore people or gum them to death? Like, how does that... Off topic. As soon as they reach this facility, they realize that something really is wrong. There is no one there. And this guy takes the opportunity to be like, well, I guess it's time to show you guys around what it's really like to be a security guard, like it's all fun and games. One of the rich students is like, your insurance is gonna go out of control if something happens to me. And then there's a bloody hand at the window. The vet guy is still alive, and he tries to tell them not to come inside. You know what I don't understand, though? If you don't want them to come inside, and you don't want to get out there because you don't want to let what's inside go outside, why the frick are you putting your hand at the window? Why are you even by the door? The poor doctor says that he doesn't want anything to get out, and then something really crazy happens. Because not only is this an inspiration from Jurassic Park, oh yeah, it's going to... Oh my god. It's gonna give you a really nice callback to another interesting franchise. Because I never saw it taking this turn at all. The entire time, by the way, the vet was talking quite fine to these people. And then this happens, you guys. The adventure's gonna get really gruesome. Oh my god, I am trying to keep my insanity, see what I'm saying? I'm trying to not lose my sanity with this movie. I don't know why, did he forget, never, how did the monkey even get it? Okay, what? The rest of the monkeys start making this wailing noise and everyone just starts acting stupid for no reason. Everyone does everything they can, but the monkeys are just too strong. The monkeys go apeshit, like seriously, and they realize that these monkeys are not normal monkeys, they're not even sick monkeys. Something is more wrong with them, because not only are they super strong, but they also don't go down very easily when you shoot them unless you blast their head off. Despite the crew's efforts, the monkeys all escape, and they go on to infecting the rest of the zoo with whatever viruses that they have. Zoo Lady lets everyone know across the zoo that they need to lock themselves inside to avoid the monkeys from coming out.
Attention! This is not a drill! I repeat, this is not a drill! The zoo's perimeter has been sealed off for the safety of our zoo personnel and for our animals. Attention!
You know those monkeys can get through those, right? Unfortunately, there's still some students that are outside and can't get inside fast enough. Now things are really galloping, because the monkeys are no longer the only thing that the humans have to worry about. They're the first thing they have to worry about. From what the zoo lady said on the boom phone, she didn't tell anyone what was wrong or which animal escaped or anything. Nobody knows, as far as these students know, nobody knows that monkeys are sick or infected or whatever. So this reaction that one of the guys has just seems very unrealistic, given the situation that he doesn't know that there's anything wrong with the monkeys and that they're infected. Because when I see a whole bunch of small monkeys jumping around in trees, I scream in utter terror. Like, unless you have an animal phobia, it just doesn't make any sense. Now, if I see a hippo charging towards me, yeah, I'm gonna run. If I see a lion charging towards me, yeah. But monkeys jumping through the trees. Okay, come on, be real. The boar starts attacking, because the monkeys can just infect everything. Every animal, that is. And now we have a scene from out of Jurassic Park 3. I can't even totally blame them, because if something's chasing you, you're gonna take to the trees. Although the monkeys are in the trees, so it makes for a very odd situation. However, they're probably thinking they can take the monkeys, or maybe they're not thinking at all, because they're scared shitless. Now, you ready for the next part of our adventure, you guys? Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna love this. Something so much more scary than monkeys are about to meet our new friends. An unimaginable horror that you would never think in a million years would ever be a danger. But now it is, and it's freaking creepy. You guys ready for this? Because our friends here sure aren't.
We should get help.
Quiet! Don't those monkeys come back?
Oh boy, here it goes, guys. Something's a-coming.
Oh my god!
Comment below what you think it is. Right now. Just pause it. At this timestamp, comment what you think this new danger is. This part of being in the adventure. We all go through this together. Because I'm curious to see what you guys think it is. I'll give you a few minutes, or a few seconds. Did you comment? If you're thinking you have to pause the video, that's cheating. Anyways, we're ready. Let's see the big reveal, you guys. You're gonna shit your pants. Yep. Giraffes. And I like how the giraffes knew to go to the exact spot where they were. Oh my god, this is heaven on a slice of bread, ain't it? Help arrives, but it's a little bit too late for this guy, as he is ripped to pieces by the giraffes. I'm not kidding. Half by the giraffes. Yeah, I'm totally being serious, by the way. Oh my god, this movie's dumb. Oh my god. We're about to speed through this adventure because I already actually went through this whole movie and like I feel like I'm going through it a second time and I can't take all this. If you're wondering what happened to help, like why they didn't get help, the girl actually did get on the phone with police, but they didn't want to go anywhere near the zoo until the CDC came and got involved. It was going to take too long. Then somewhere along the line they changed their minds and they decided to send people in.
You're on point. Keep it tight. Stay together.
Just notice how many men they're sending and how many armed men with shields and guns and gear and helmets. But there was one lion per what we could see on the tracking screen. By the way, I'm confused because all the animals have chips and you can track them. Why do the SWAT members have the ability to be tracked on there? I mean, unless it's a thermal thing that does motion, I can understand, but they made it very clear that the reason why they're able to track the animals on those screens is because they have chips inside of them. So why are people without chips inside of them able to be picked up on this thing? Oh wait, they're not. Because in other parts of the movie, she asks where the people are, where the students are. And they say, I'm in the African area. Oh god, you're not supposed to be there because I can see these animals coming after you. But she can't see the people on the screen. But she can see the police on the screen. And they don't have chips inside of them. Weird. Anyway, they're here to save the day because what happens when you have people go inside of an area where there's only one zombie lion and like 20 or 30 SWAT members?
Hear me. Pull your men out now.
What the hell is that? Ah! It's not going down! It's not going down! I'm running out of gun!
Are you freaking serious? She's probably crying because of how stupid they freaking are. All of those, all that machinery, right? Automatic firearms. And none of you, all of you aiming it at this creature can hit the head, which is how you kill these things, supposedly from what we've seen so far. God damn it. God damn it, the acting in this just makes it so freaking unbearable. Do these people have casting couch auditions? What the hell? Back to our group of friends who are left stranded by that stupid rich crazy girl that was almost eaten by the giraffes and took off with the jeep. They meet some elephants. Oh my god, what's gonna happen next?
Elephants don't have any natural predators. It stands to reason that the infected will leave them alone.
And if they'll leave the elephants alone?
They'll stay away from us too.
How does that make any freaking sense? The monkeys are infected! I mean, they know that by now because they've had a lot of correspondence with the woman who's telling them what's going on. If they're infected, you think the monkeys are gonna be able to think logically since they're not thinking logically right now and say, you know what, those freaking elephants over there, they're too big, I'm gonna leave them alone, but let's attack hippos and everything else under the sun. Let's go and bite a mother freaking lion. One thing that will actually kill us in the wild. What the frick is this movie? Of course, the one concern that everyone has right now is the aviary with all the endangered species of birds. Not because they're in danger, but because if they get infected and they break free and they fly away, this infection can spread all across the world to every animal. This dude is freaking annoying, and he's like, I don't want to be in here when he was so excited to be in there in the first place. Stupid ass, looking like a dollar store David Tennant.
I'm gonna go check on the parakeets.
You go do that.
This part got on my nerves because the rich girl's trying to get out of there. And this zoo lady is trying to tell her that something's coming after her. But instead of telling her, hey, there's an animal after you, get in the freaking jeep, there's an animal, she wastes time by telling her everything else that the girl would not pick up means danger.
Hello?
Oh, so look, the humans do show up on the thing, even though they don't have chips inside of them. So freaking dumb.
Are you gonna help me?
Amber, look to your left.
Oh my god. This girl is freaking out. First of all, she took a long time to tell Amber to do anything because those things were creeping up on Amber for quite a while there, just quite a few seconds. Enough people have been attacked at this point that you can react quickly in telling them something's after them. It's safe to assume that all animals are dangerous. And she tells the girl to look to her freaking left. Really, my bro?
Are you gonna help me?
What do you see?
What the Tell her there's an animal there! Is this freaking charades?
Just open the gate!
Amber, get out of there now.
I am not going back there. Just open the gate.
Amber, now!
This bitch makes me want to punch her in the freaking face. Seriously. Not once did she tell Amber that there was an animal there, that there was one of the creatures there. Now, Amber, I could say that she's stupid, but honestly, it's not her fault because she's by the gate and the woman was telling her to go back and get the others. She said nothing about the animals. That was what the whole conversation was about. So the woman telling her to get out of there just sounds like she's reprimanding Amber for being at the gate and to go back and get the others. Somebody is about to die and you can't tell them that there's a freaking creature creeping up on them? Amber doesn't know what the hell you're talking about, honey. You freaking troglodyte.
I'll scale the walls if I have to.
Amber, no!
Oh my god, you kill that woman. Her blood is on your hands. And your biggest donor for the zoo, this is her daughter or her granddaughter or whatever, she's gonna sue your ass. Your life is over. You know how I said that kids don't die in Jurassic Park movies? Check this out. This movie is really stupid, but I gotta admit that it does have its moments. And this scene, out of all the scenes in the movie, is one of the creepiest scenes. It doesn't totally make sense when you think about it, but it's still really creepy.
Is that Kifo? You want more tea?
I would have seen it if there was an animal in here. Sweetie, did you see?
Just to be clear, this woman and her daughter are in the watchtower.
Dad? You want to invite Mr. Koala to the tea party? Okay.
Okay, so I think Mr. Koala has just gotten a makeover.
Mr. Koala?
Yes, my child. Don't know why it's sitting there with its eyes closed. This child's day is about to get very, very rough, and the mother hears her screaming and goes in to help her, and this is the only time I will admit that the mother actress does a really good job. Not a really good job, let's be serious, but she does okay. And in the beginning of this movie, the card, for some reason, takes 3 tries to work. You can imagine how this would be a parent's worst nightmare. Dude, let's take a moment of silence. Because, yeah, we lose a little one.
I don't want to play with my animals anymore.
Psych. I know you guys knew the girl was alive. They never kill kids in this. Actually, there are some where they do. Pretty exciting. I know that sounds so freaking morbid. You know, like, I shouldn't be saying stuff like that. But that's how starved I am to see... I'm gonna get demonetized. The rest of the movie involves a whole bunch of animals just being zombies and attacking people. I think the saddest part is when Kifo turns into a zombie because you think he's gonna make it out alive, and the little girl loves him so much, and he ends up getting turned by these things. Speeding through our adventure, trust me, you're not missing much. This is essentially what sums up this whole movie. Their plan was initially to just free the birds before they got infected, but whatever is going on, the birds are already infected. The only recourse, of course, is to kill them with fire. I'm sorry, don't mind me, my brain is dying. Because zombie animals lay eggs and nest in people. I don't really understand what the frick is going on here. I guess she's the best actor when it comes to distress and stuff, but put a bullet in her head. She's asking you to help her. You know what they do? They just leave her there. Zoo Lady goes ahead with her plan to set the aviary on fire before the birds all fly away. Being as strong as they are with their little beaks, they are able to pop through reinforced glass. Her friends are still inside the aviary, and they will get blown to pieces if they don't get out, obviously. They actually went inside there to get the rest of the friends, but now we're seeing that they're all dead. They have to make an escape, but the birds won't let them go, guys. We are approaching the next level boss of this adventure. Oh my god, is this... I cannot.
You cannot.
Everything looks like it's gonna be fine until Kifo catches up with everyone. The real boss of Zoombies. It was honestly so sad when the little girl was like, Kifo? Kifo's not home right now. It really was sad because Kifo's the same age as a little girl. They basically grew up together. 5 points for relatability and 3 extra points for some semblance of a cute story. I don't really understand though why sometimes it looks like Kifo's completely fine, like when they're in the monkey suit, and then other times it looks like he's a zombie. Like, which is it? You're gonna have someone running in the suit, put the white eyes in post-production or on the suit itself so that you don't confuse people. Kifo bitch slaps everyone, like literally that's what he does, while they're all trying to climb over the gate. If they can climb over the gate, then a whole bunch of the other animals can do the same. Unfortunately, the little girl is next.
No, Kifo, no! No!
Okay, that was really freaking sad. Like, stop to think about it for a second, guys. What if your pet turned into a zombie? Okay, I know some people would be like, screw that. But if my puppy's, you know, okay, my rabbit, I'd be happy to put her down because she's prey. She's like food. She's the first thing I'd eat in a zombie apocalypse. My dogs, no. If my little puppy, something happened to him, he turned into a zombie, I could not see myself putting a bullet through his head. Like, I understand why in The Walking Dead, like, some people actually, like, have their family members all locked up away. Because could you honestly see yourself putting a bullet? I mean, you want to put them down to their suffering, but that's your baby. Like, it's really freaking hard.
You cannot.
So just like in the Jurassic Park movies, they're airlifted out of their... Why are they airlifted? Were they on an island? Like, I wasn't aware. Whatever. In the rest of the movie, there was a T-Rex replication scene, but with lions. There was a reenactment of the Velociraptor kitchen scene, but with a gorilla. The madness continues with all the scenes they ripped off from Jurassic Park. But to be fair, they did say it was inspired by the Jurassic World. This is basically Jurassic World with animals. They get away and everything's fine. They just barely made it out with their lives. And I guess this zoo won't be opening because of the virus. Which, when you think about it, I don't think every single animal was in the aviary, so... you know... animals can squeeze through those doors. For all we know, the monkeys are completely gone. Anyways, guys, that's it for our adventure. Or is it? Oh, snappity-doo-dah. Zoombies 2. Level 2. Chapter 2, whatever. Look, whatever. This movie was freaking dumb, okay? This movie gave me freaking nightmares in the daytime and I wasn't even sleeping. But I hope you guys enjoyed this movie Monday. Yes, it was a very late night because Premiere decided to be a bitch today for some reason and keep crashing. I'm sorry. This movie really did have me in a mood, as you guys put it. But I hope you enjoyed this adventure and stay tuned for our next one. See, I didn't even use any music because that's how in a mood I was. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Ultiori. You ask, we answer.